Welcome to the 11th edition of Yak Youth About Politics. I am Isabella Dickmeyer. So I am here in lovely Tampa, Florida. I am down at my grandfather's place down here. And I'm actually filming this on Easter right now, so happy Easter to everybody out there who's watching. So last episode I said that I was going to be filming on the beach. And I actually found an even better spot to talk about climate change and the effects on the environment. So here I have my grandfather's grapefruit tree. And you can see that it does have fruit on it, so it is in season. And here's another grapefruit from my grandfather's tree as well. So what looks a little bit different about this grapefruit than the ones that you see in your store? Well, there's this black stuff on it, alright? This is soot. Actually, not too far away from here, we have a coal-burning power plant. And so the soot from that power plant rises into the air and settles on this grapefruit. So if you think, well, how did this soot get here? Well, it comes from the air, so we breathe in air, right? So we're breathing this stuff in, the stuff that's on this grapefruit, all right? And Trump thinks that this black stuff is okay. And I wonder if he has a coal-burning power plant down in Mar-a-Lago where he goes on vacation. And Trump believes that getting rid of the EPA, also known as the Environmental Protection Agency's regulations on coal, which means that coal-burning power plants don't have any rules anymore. They can just do whatever they want to. Well, in fact, actually, some people call this clean coal. I mean, does this look clean to you? No. I mean, if your face looked like this and you came inside, do you think your mom would say, "Oh yeah, your face is clean, you can go to bed"? No. She would tell you to wash your face because it's dirty. And Obama was trying to fix this. He always used to say, "We can do better." But Trump is reversing what Obama did. So Florida has felt the effects of climate change. There's been actually over 20 fires here in Florida, like the ones that you've probably seen in California or Oregon. But they're happening here in Florida. So the carbon dioxide from those fires is rising into the air and is having a chemical reaction with the water, the oceans of Florida, forming carbonic acid, therefore turning the water acidic. And the ocean surface has warmed by about 1 degree in the last 80 years. Now, I bet right now you're thinking, like, 1 degree isn't really that much. Well, 1 degree is actually a big deal. And why is it a big deal? Well, because the last ice age happened because of a 4-degree change. Only 4 degrees. That's all it took. So what happens when you heat up water? Well, it expands. You've probably heard that from your 6th grade science teacher about the stages of matter, solid, liquid, and a gas, right? So this is also a factor to rising sea levels. And carbon dioxide is changing the world as we know it. So your water is contaminated. Your air is contaminated. Your food is contaminated. So the things that you are used to won't be a given anymore. So have you ever gone to a water park? Like where there's a big splash pad and you got all the slides and whatnot, and it's really good to have on a nice hot day? Well, those are going to be gone. Because clean water would be so expensive and hard to find. And humans aren't the only ones that need water. Animals need water too. So have you ever had a hamburger before? Well, where does your hamburger come from? A cow. And cows need water. So how much do you think your hamburger is going to be? It's probably going to be a lot of money. So right now you don't really need to worry about money because your parents take care of the money. They're the ones who decide how much money they spend every week. But later on, you're going to wonder, why was nothing done? Why was nothing done about coal? Why was nothing done about CO2 emissions? Why was nothing done? So my call to action for everybody this week is to advocate for or root for renewable energy like solar, wind, and water. I mean, look at all this sun that we have right now. This is a perfect source. Before I go want to say if we pay attention, if we take action, and ask questions, we will get the role we want. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.